Hi, and welcome to this video on how to remove two-factor authentication from your Fasthosts account. So pretty straightforward, just log into your account as the user you want to disable two-factor authentication for. So I'm logged in, I'm just on my dashboard and go to the My User section. And here go to two-factor authentication. And all we're going to do is revoke device. If you've got a new phone and you just want to set it up on the new device, you can just replace device, but I actually want to remove it, so I'm going to go revoke. Now, what it's going to ask is for me to enter an authentication code. So if we go into the app, and we just grab the code from the Google Authenticator there, although you might be using a different authenticator. We'll keep me authenticated for this session so it doesn't log me out. And yes, I do want to revoke the device. Okay, so I now don't have any two-factor authentication for this account, and I can then remove the account on my Authenticator app on my phone. Just quickly show you that. So, uh, remove that account there, and then it's removed. Don't remove it from the Authenticator app before you do the bit in the Fasthosts control panel. It's really important. Might cause you a few problems if you do that. So make sure you remove it in your Fasthosts account first, and then from your app if you no longer need it. Now, if you want to disable it for other users and your current user is an administrator, then as we can, sorry, and we can see there Will Spencer is a user administrator, so we can disable it for other users too. So I could go into there, manage user, and remove two-factor authentication there for them. Now there's a couple of caveats to that one. So first, the important thing is if you are a account administrator like I am now, and I'm going in to remove that for someone else, and I don't currently have two-factor authentication set up on my account, which I don't, you just saw me remove it. When I go into their account and remove it, it's not going to ask me to use an authentication code to remove it. It's important because it just needs you need to make sure that your anyone with user administrator is tightly controlled, because a user administrator that doesn't have two-factor authentication can remove everyone else's two-factor authentication without any authentication codes. If I did have two-factor authentication on my account, when I went through to remove it from theirs, I would have to get the code from their device that they'd used. A little bit of an odd one, but worth noting. Just make sure that anyone with user administrators privileges on their account user, if they've got that user administrator, just make sure that they're tightly controlled, because they can remove two-factor authentication from other users. And that's all there is to it. Thanks very much for watching. Goodbye for now.